What's up everybody, it's Matt from Peter Glenn, and this video I'm going to show you just a few of our favorite bindings for the 23-24 season. Let's check these out. Alright, first up we've got the Ride C4, and this binding is insane. There's a lot that you're getting for a binding that's in that $200 price range. You're actually getting a composite base plate with an aluminum heel loop, so you're basically getting the playfulness that you need underneath your feet, the flexibility, but you're still to get that extra sturdiness in and out of your turns with that aluminum heel loop. And then on the bottom, we're getting that die cut pad to just give you a little bit of protection and a little bit of cushioning underneath the binding. And then right underneath your boot, they've actually got a canted footbed, so it's basically angled just a little bit, because obviously when you're standing with your feet apart, your ankles are bent, so this is basically helping to straighten out your ankles, just give you a little less ankle fatigue throughout the day. And then moving up the binding to the straps, we've got that one-piece ankle strap that's basically shaped exactly the way it needs to be shaped, so they don't have to add any padding. So you get comfort, but then also without the padding, you're gonna get a super quick reaction. And then the toe piece, super simple, molds right around your boot, so you can actually get that perfect push down and back into the heel loop. And then on the back of the binding, we've got cored out nylon high back. It's nice because it actually gives you all the flexibility in the spots that you need it, but when you lean straight back on it, it's super stiff and gives you a quick reaction onto your heel side edge. And then next up, we've got the Burton Cartel X. So the Cartel has always been one of Burton's best-selling bindings every single year, and it definitely is one of the best-selling bindings on the market. The X is basically kind of like the souped-up version of that. They basically took the Cartel and they souped it up with 45% glass in the base plate of this thing, so it's actually very quick from edge to edge. It's actually one of their quickest bindings in their lineup. They're also doing that hammock strap 2.0, again, getting rid of the padding and shaping for comfort. So having the right shape gives you all the comfort that you need with 0 pressure points, but again, there's nothing to give when you lean on it, so you get a really quick reaction onto your toe side edge. And then going to the high back, we've got that heel hammock high back, which is pretty cool. So not only do we get flexibility where we need it and stiffness where we need it, but this little piece in the back, the heel hammock, when you actually put your boot in there and you crank your ankle strap down, it kind of pinches around and grabs a hold of your heel just so you get a little bit better link from your boot to your binding. All right, and then next up we have the Kaon X from Nidecker. This thing is pretty rad. It's a 4.5 flex, a little bit of that medium to soft flex. Definitely more around the park side of things, but still got all mountain capabilities with the glass-filled base plate. They've got that nylon Hadron high back, and it is an asymmetrical design, so it goes with your boot. And the nice thing about this thing is that even though it's very thin and it has a lot of flex side to side, it's still really stiff when you lean back on it. So you're still gonna get a lot of response onto your heel side edge and get that flexibility exactly where you need it. And the exo frame straps on this thing are crazy comfortable. They basically are shaped just right so that you get all the comfort out of the shaping. You don't have to have any padding, and that way when you lean on this thing, it's gonna get on edge very fast. And then we've got a full footbed with a super huge cushy piece underneath your heel, and it has a 2-degree cant on it as well. So when you're standing with your legs apart, it's gonna help straighten out your ankles, basically reduce that fatigue while you're riding. All right, and last up, the most anticipated binding for 23-24, the new Union Force. So completely new makeover on the Force. This is their bread and butter binding. It's been in their lineup literally since day one. And this version is completely new from the base up. Starting at the base plate, we've got their new Stage 9 Duraflex base plate with their molecular bushing. And the really cool thing about this is Union is always known for having that extra foam underneath the binding, which gives a little more natural flex for your board. Also helps smooth out your ride from edge to edge. But for this year on the Force, they've actually added a plastic material underneath that bushing. So the cool thing is that the bushing is still giving you a little bit easier flex. It's still smoothing out that ride, but by putting a little stiffer material underneath it, it's actually keeping it super quick. So you actually get very predictable edge to edge response, but it still is super quick. And then working our way up, we've got that extruded aluminum heel cup on this thing, so you're actually getting the playfulness that you need underneath your foot, but we're actually getting a very sturdy feel in and out of your turns. And then we've got that new Exo Frame 6.0 strap with that molecular bushing material underneath, so you get ultimate comfort, ultimate fit around your boots, but still super quick from edge to edge. And then the new 5.0 toe strap, which obviously grabs your boot, flexes and fits right around the toe of your boot, so you actually get that ultimate push down and back into your heel loop. We've got the new magnesium S2 ratchets, so super lightweight, crazy strong, and the lack of leverage to actually get you in and out of your bindings very, very quick. And then the high back on this thing is their new S19 high back. So again, flex everywhere that you need it, stiffness everywhere you need it, so you get that super, super quick response, and you get extra hold when you're trying to dig into that heel side edge. Okay, so obviously that's just a few of our favorite bindings for 23-24. If we did all of them, the video would be probably 20 minutes long. But if you got any questions about these bindings or any of the bindings that we had at peterglenn.com, definitely leave some comments down below. We're on there every single day trying to answer your questions. We want to make sure we can get you into some raid gear, but most importantly, we want to make sure that it's going to fit you and it's going to fit your riding style. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and definitely get that notification bell on too. You can find out when all the new videos drop. Grab yourself a new pair of bindings from peterglenn.com and get out and ride. Because any day of riding is a good day of riding.